When I was younger, I was impressed by all the things you'd expect. Nice cars, big houses, successful people, people with status, people who seem to have life all figured out. And honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, most of us probably started there anyway. I certainly did. Back then, if a Ferrari drove past me, I'd stop and look. If someone was successful, I'd pay attention. If someone had money, influence, or status, I was naturally curious. But somewhere along the way, something changed. These days, when a Ferrari drives past me, I barely notice. Not because I think it's a bad car, not because success doesn't matter to me anymore, but because what impresses me now is very different. Today, I'm far more impressed by someone who has peace, someone who sleeps well at night, someone who keeps their word, someone who can be trusted, someone who doesn't create unnecessary drama wherever they go. Because the older I've gotten, the more I realize that peace is incredibly valuable. In fact, it might be one of the most valuable things we have. I think that's also why my circle has become smaller over the years. Not because I dislike people, not because I think I'm better than anyone else. Because if anything at all, life has done a pretty good job at humbling me already. But it is because I value my time differently now. When I was younger, I tolerated a lot more. I gave people more chances. I overlooked things I probably shouldn't have. But today, I'm much more selective. Not because I've become less forgiving, but because I've become more aware of what things cost me. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about my energy, my time, my peace of mind, and trust. I've learned that trust is difficult to build and surprisingly easy to lose. Because once it's broken, it can sometimes be rebuilt, but rarely in the same way. And while people can change, I've also learned that meaningful change is actually quite rare. So these days, I pay less attention to what people say and far more attention to what they consistently do. One of the biggest surprises of getting older wasn't that I became more successful. It was that I became less impressed. Less impressed by status, less impressed by appearances, less impressed by what people own, and far more impressed by how people live. When you listen to older people talk about their regrets, very few wish they had bought a bigger car. Very few wish they had impressed more strangers. But most wish they had spent more time with people they loved, more time doing things that actually mattered, more time appreciating what was already in front of them. And maybe that's why what I value today looks so different from what I valued 20 years ago. These days, I don't chase impressive. I chased peace. Looking back, I think that's one of the most valuable lessons life has taught me.